Really impressed with what you were able to do, early in the season when you hopped in against Troy, and then all of a sudden now, the guy's been able to start. What's it been like this season for you?
It's been a journey, just getting my opportunity to get in there and just all the work that everyone does, just being able to show it.
To have not played your first 2 seasons, and then all of a sudden to be stepped into this big role, I mean, that has to be a little wild.
2 years here for a while, I kind of understood the offense a little more and learned from the guys before me, and asking questions, always using notebooks, watching extra film with seniors, guys that were before me, and kind of.
Early on, Brad kind of mentioned you're trying to get over some hurdles early on in your career. Was it an injury thing you were trying to get over when you were here early?
No, it was just more of my type of role and the experience that was here before me and guys in my position that I was playing. So it was just kind of sitting back and still learning and doing my job and just waiting for an opportunity.
Was that tough? Did you think it would? Did you always think it would come, or was it tough when you go that long without playing and we see guys transfer and stuff? How tough was it to try to stick this out?
Yeah, no, I made my mind once I came here that I wasn't set on going anywhere else, and I was going to work through everything no matter how long it took. And I just wanted to, once I get my shot, take full advantage of it.
And I know it's only been a couple of games, but how does it feel to finally, you everything you went through the last 3 years, whatever it's been, and now you are getting that shot? How's it feel like it's paying off?
Yeah, it feels good getting back on the field, knowing what it feels like to be sore after a game again, and yeah, it's good.
How do you feel you've done when you've been out there?
Done what the coaches tell me, and I can't do it without the other 4 offensive linemen, the whole offense, and the coaches making cut-ups to put us in the best situations that we can possibly be in.
How are you guys kind of approaching these couple weeks? The first 3 games obviously hasn't maybe been to your standard. How are you guys approaching it as a line and trying to to get better?
We treat every week like the same week, just get better. Like Coach Harsin says, it doesn't matter, just get better.
How's it been though? Obviously the run game was struggled a little bit, and Brett was taking some hits and stuff. As a group, the O-line, how do you think you guys have played, and what's kind of been the emphasis?
That's just another thing. Like, we just strive to get better and do the best we can, and set goals, and we won't fall short of them.
Is there one area where you guys you could use the most improvement, or one area you guys are really focusing on right now?
We're just focusing on getting better overall.
Who are some of the older guys over the last couple of years that have mentored you look up to and really helped you out?
Travis Averill was a big one on me. I still come in contact with him every once in a while, but he was definitely a guy that I looked up to a lot and helped me how to watch film and diagnose teams, and just how little things and details make you a lot better of a player.
Sorry, when you look at last year, you had him and Mario and guys that had started here for 2-3 years, and now you look at the group. A lot of you guys are kind of getting thrown into the fire together at the same time here. How much of a challenge is that for all you guys just trying to learn on the fly here?
We just try to do the best we can and all come together, 5 fingers as a fist, as an offensive line, and the whole offense and defense together as a whole team.
Each series, do you personally feel a little more comfortable each game? Does it start to slow down a little bit, or do you tell a difference now maybe compared to that first series you went out there?
I feel like the games is definitely, it's nothing that we're not used to. It's because the coaches put up the cut-ups and put us in the best situations and set up formations and stuff we can visualize, and what plays we'll be running, know how people are going to play, so it puts us in the best case to succeed.
What you guys see in the run game aspect last game, and how motivated are you guys to try to get that going? Because certainly that's been something that hasn't quite happened the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, in our O-line room, we want, it says in our board, physical downhill run game, and that's something that we want to really get out there, and we're working to it.
Do you guys feel like you're close to it? Because the coaches have kind of said, Montel said, you guys aren't going to change. You're still going to want to do that, despite the fact maybe that hasn't clicked quite yet. Is there a confidence that it will work, or how are you guys approaching that?
Just working harder at it, putting more detail on things, and working.
Why do you think maybe it didn't work last week?
I'm not sure. Just working towards our goal. That's all it is.
Coach Harsin said yesterday Robert Mahone's likely going to get a couple more carries this week. How would you describe him as a running back?
He's a physical downhill guy. He's not afraid to get in there and butt heads. He's a physical guy.
When you look at Virginia, the D-line especially, I guess, on the front, what stands out to you?
They're big physical guys, yeah, and they move well. And their linebacker, one of their linebackers is great, and we're just doing every week, coaching and taking the coaching in and watching the cut-up films and visualizing things and how we could game plan things.
You mentioned that linebacker.